Now Coutinho. Neymar. And Neymar might really be able to trouble them here.
What's going on, guys? Minuscule Mitch here today. Once again, today we are looking at the team we use in the weekend league. We are going to start running these challenges every weekend now that we're getting towards the rear end of FIFA 20. As you can see, in the first weekend we decided to go with an all-Brazilian team. Here forward, we're going to let you guys vote between a couple options, which we'll get to in the back of the video. And we'll let you guys decide what kind of teams we're going to be running. But basically, the gist of this is we're going to show the best goals we scored throughout the weekend, let you know how I did in the weekend league, and kind of give a little overview of each player, how they performed, what I thought of them, see if they're worth buying, if they're worth the value. And we're going to go from there and see how this goes. But without any further ado, let's get into the gameplay, see how everyone performed, and I'll give you guys a little brief overview of each player. Alright guys, I'm going to start my way from the back and work my way up to the top. So starting out, Team of the Year, Allison. Very average, 97 rated, about 200k. Just not worth the coins, honestly. I'd run any other goalkeeper in place of him if you have a choice. Very average. Made a couple good saves, obviously, but he makes more mistakes than he does good. Next up, Mariano at right back, team of the season. Now this card I do enjoy. He doesn't have anything special about him as far as skill moves, weak foot, or anything, but he is just a strong defender if you put a shadow on him. High medium work rates, 3-star, 3-star, and you know he's good for the money. He's about 60k in an off league, but still plays for Brazil. I do recommend this card just because he is so cheap. Good coins for value, and he does perform very well in game. Next up would be Flashback Militao, the 90 rated version. Nothing to say but good things about this card. This card absolutely dominates, always has. I bought him the day he came out. This card with the shadow on it is just unstoppable. No one's getting past him, no one's getting by him. He's just consistent. He even scores goals for me here and there, and just love the card. He's got good passing. 2-star is the only downside to him, and the price tag was obviously up there. Although he is still obtainable. So that card I do recommend if you fit your team. Love that card. On to the other center back. We have Marquinhos, team of the season. 94 rated. He runs about 200k. Again, 3-star, 3-star, medium high. I enjoyed him a lot. I was a little skeptical. Just I know how big of a card that is. And usually when the price tag's that low, they tend to not live up to very much. Not play very well. But he surprised me. He was very solid at center back position. Very hard to get by him, especially paired up with Militao. And as you'll see later on in the video, he even got a bike for us on a corner, and actually a very important part of a game. So did enjoy him, and for 200k I would definitely recommend. Alright, next up is Alexandro Player Moments. This card runs about 400 or 500k on the market. But, you know, I don't want to say worth it because there are cards out there like Mendy who you can get for free. Plenty of other options. But for the price tag, this card does not make any mistakes. He's strong, he's fast, he can shoot, he can dribble. He gets up and down the field all game, never gets tired. From Juventus, Brazilian, just a workhorse. I can't say anything bad about him. The only thing is whether you're willing to spend that 500k or not. Okay, guys, so getting into the midfield, we have the team of season Coutinho, who is an SBC. He runs anywhere from 400 to 700k, depending on when you're going to buy the card. It is a couple segments. I think it's like 4 or 5 segments, so that's why it varies so much. This card's a very unique card. And when I say that, I mean not a lot of cards play like him. He kind of dribbles the way he dribbles and doesn't look like anyone else. He does things a certain way. He shoots a certain way. But in hindsight, I do enjoy this card. I like it a lot. Definitely worth doing, in my opinion, especially if you just craft him throughout the year. His price tag is up there, like I said, but if you do it at the right times, you can get it down to about 400k. And for a 92 rated Brazilian Bayern player, I think he's awesome. He's got 4 stars, weak foot, 5-star skill moves, high medium, good stamina. All the dribbling's insane. He does not have the finesse shot trait, but it really feels like he does. Alright, next up in midfield, and my second favorite player from the weekend is this shapeshifter Marcelo. 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, high medium. Again, just a workhorse. I played him at center mid as my lone kind of defensive midi, and he was just unstoppable. Nobody could get by him. He's all over the field all game, and with only 86 stamina, it's amazing that he can do that and still perform the full game. The dribbling, shooting, passing, pace, physical, defending, everything. It's pretty much, you know, just a flawless card here. He's club hullet. Everything's over 80. I threw a shadow on him to play him in that center mid role, and he was doing everything from defending to scoring goals. You know, we played, I think, all 28 games, and he had about 15 goals throughout at the CDM role. So we really did enjoy him. Next up, we have Cecilia. Team of the season, another card I was a little skeptical of. He's about 160k, but a very good player. 4-star, 5-star. Unfortunately, not 5-star, 5-star. That would set this card really over the edge. I'm going to say he's average. The stats on this card look incredible, but in-game I played him as a cam, and he did okay for us. He scored some goals when he needed to. I think he's got an issue with positioning, and it could have been the formation I played, but he just wasn't incredible. He didn't score us a ton of goals, but he was there when we needed him, and for 160k, 92 rated Brazilian player, 4-star, 5-star, I think that's worth it. Alright guys, and getting up into the attack, we're going to start out with Shapeshifters Lucas, 4-star, 4-star, high medium. This card's fast, this card can dribble, and he gets the job done on the wing. For 50 to 60k, the only flaw with this card is his stamina. But he doesn't really get up very often. His attacking position isn't too high, and he's got high medium work rates. But for some reason, he kind of just floats around the midfield. Does a great job. Never loses the ball. Like I said, he can start a half field, beat anyone down the wing. The dribbling's ridiculous, and when we needed him to finish, he did. So no complaints there. All right, and then up in the center, we had Alex Teixeira. This card I had really, really high hopes for. I had been wanting... This is pretty much what I did the whole Brazilian squad around, just wanting to try this card out. Absolutely insane stats. About 150k, Brazilian, 91 rated. 4-star, 4-star, high medium, striker. And to be honest, guys, I really liked him when he was in position. You know, his dribbling, shooting, his... everything was just really, really good when he was in position. But I found even with his 96 attack positioning and 99 stamina, this card was just not in the right places a whole lot of the time. He went up getting a lot more assists than finishes, which was very surprising to me because he is a true striker and that attack positioning is really good. But this card as a cam, I would highly recommend. 150k, like I said, 4-star, 4-star. Everything is huge. Throw maybe a Deadeye on here, and this card is just absolutely ridiculous at cam. Wound up doing that kind of towards the end of the weekend. I really liked them a lot more. Alright guys, and that brings us to the Beast. 5 million coins. I got lucky enough this year to pack this card untradeable. Thank God, because this card just carries me everywhere I go. I've played 165 games with this Neymar card, 139 goals. And I played him as striker this weekend for the first time, and this card is insane as striker. As you can see in these highlights, probably 90% of the goals are from Neymar. He's always in the right position. He doesn't miss. The dribbling, the 5-star, 5-star. I mean, this card is just a cheat code. And if you can get your hands on him, I think he's the most meta card in the game. But that was the team, guys. Like I said, this team runs probably around 7 million coins, unfortunately. Largely in part due to that Neymar. But if you can build something close to it or something around it, I highly recommend it because I really enjoyed it. Thought the team played great. Got my 14 wins that pretty quickly. I think I gave away like 9 wins at the end of the week, so whatever the math is on that, you know, we did very well in the weekend league this week. All right, guys, and that brings us to the end of the video. Like I said, I really enjoyed the team this week. So your options next week are going to be Argentina, England, or Belgium. If I had to pick myself, I'd say Argentina. I think that'd be really fun. There's a lot of cheap players in there that are beasts. Look like a lot of fun. But it's up to you guys. Whatever you want to see, I will do it. Can't wait to get into the next one. I really enjoyed trying some new cards out this week. Had a great time with it. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching. So if you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next week. I'll see you guys throughout the week as well. But thanks for coming out, guys. We'll see you next time.